Hi guys. Sorry I've been missing in action and that I look like this. Um, but I wanted to update y'all and especially wanted to share some really important information with you. The reason I've been missing in action, everything I've been posting has been drafts, is because I've just been really sick, exhausted beyond exhausted every single day. I just barely don't know how I make it through the day every day. I just wake up exhausted and I come home from work and I have no energy to do anything. And so um, a few days ago, well, for a little while now, I've been kind of short of breath, just a little bit. But then Thursday night, I was line dancing and I had to keep stopping and sitting down every few dances because I was really short of breath. And then over the weekend, I was not doing well, had no energy, was short of breath. And Sunday, I was trying to get like my laundry done for work, and I was so short of breath. And then I thought, this kind of feels like when I had pneumonia. I should probably call my doctor. So I reached out to my doctor Monday, and I went in. They couldn't find anything in my lungs, so she did some labs to see about my heart. And lo and behold, a couple of my heart numbers were elevated. And so she messaged me Tuesday and she said, so your labs show that you either had a heart attack or are having a heart attack. I need you to get new labs and come have an EKG. So I did, and freaking out the whole time. And I got the EKG, and she said, everything looks beautiful. You didn't have a heart attack. I don't know what it is. But if you have symptoms, go to the emergency room. If you have pain, call 911. So I it was the end of the day, so I go home and I go to bed and I wake up in the middle of the night with this horrific stomach pain, and nothing was making it better, and I was really short of breath, and at one point I got a little nauseous, and then that went away. And I thought, in case you didn't know, stomach pain is an indicator of a heart attack in women. And so I thought, I maybe should go to the emergency room. I didn't really want to go because I couldn't really afford it, but my daughter said, Mom, you need to go. You need to go. So we got dressed. We came to the emergency room. They ran some tests. They said everything looked great, except they found some fluid on my lungs. They said, we're going to go ahead and keep you and do an ultrasound of your heart. It's like, oh, okay. CT scan had come back good, x rays, everything came back good, but they were going to keep me. So Wednesday morning, the doctor came in. He's like, I don't even know why you're here. Everything looks so good. Why are you here? And I said, well, they wanted to run some tests. They wanted to do an ultrasound. He goes, yeah, but they could do that outpatient. You're not on oxygen. You're not being monitored. I don't know why they kept you. And so we were talking, and he was asking me questions. And I told him I couldn't even walk around my hospital room, which was really small, without getting very out of breath. And he said, you're already here. Let's order some tests. So we ordered an ultrasound and a stress test. So later that afternoon, they came in to do the ultrasound, and the guy was like, everything looks great. There's a little bit of an arrhythmia, but no big deal. It's not serious, but it would make you very weak and very tired, which made sense, right? And he said they'll probably put you on medication or maybe even just monitor it. And so everything looks great. Your results are uninteresting. There is nothing here to see. Cool. So everything looks great, right? And he says, they say, okay, you're going to have a stress test in the morning and then you can go home. So I go have the stress test and I get back into my room. And next thing I know, a doctor comes in and he goes, so you had a heart attack at some point. It might have been years ago. You didn't even know it happened. But we're going to do a heart cath, make sure we're not missing anything, see what's going on in there. And I'm like, what? What? And before I could even, like, I messaged my kids and I said, they're going to do a heart catheter on me. And I didn't even get a chance to go any further than that. And they said, we'll do a heart cath on you tomorrow, so you're not going home tonight. Before I could even do anything else, in walked this man and this woman, and they said, we're here from the heart cath team, and we got some questions. And so I thought, oh, they're going to prep me for tomorrow. Suddenly they start moving my bed, and I'm like, what are we doing? And they said, well, we're going to take you for your heart cath. And I was like, right now? And they said, yeah. They said, you don't have any family here? I said, no, because nobody even knows this is happening. Like, I told my kids, like, hey, I'll call you when they release me. I'd probably be out before noon, like before lunch. So I barely had time to send off a text message saying, like, hey, they're doing the heart cath now. And I was gone and having the heart catheter. And then I got in there, and the doctor comes in. He goes, so you had a heart attack? And I said, what? And he goes, you had a heart attack? I said, when? He said, in the last few days. I was like, what? And he said, yeah, so we're going to get in there and look around. And then while they're looking around, he's like, oh, do you see that? Oh, do you see that? I'm like, what the heck is happening? He said, you're going to have surgery on these 3 arteries. And the first thought in my head was, triple bypass? What? Um, And so he comes and he tells me, so you have this percentage blockage in this, and this percentage blockage in that, and this percentage in this. I don't even remember. I remember one was 60%. I don't even remember. My brain was just fried trying to absorb it all, because I went from like, you're fine, to you have to have triple bypass in less than 2 hours. And he said, I'm going to have the heart surgeon come in and talk to you, and he'll get you scheduled. Oh, okay. Okay. And so then the heart surgeon comes in to talk to me and tells me what we're going to do and what's going to happen, and that they're going to do at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Like, what the heck? I literally went from like, everything is great, to open heart triple bypass surgery in less than 24 hours. So what I really wanted to share with you, I hope you stayed to hear this, because what I really wanted to share with you is I had told him how I'd been feeling so weak, like just so weak every day, 24/7. I don't know how I'm going to get through the day. And he said, that was your first symptom. So I really just thought, like, I need more sleep. I'm not eating right. I'm not taking care of myself. I'll take care of myself. It'll get better. But it was not getting better. And so he told me, he said, that was your first symptom, that you were going to have a heart attack. That's what happens. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you feel so weak that you don't even know how to get through the day, you're so tired, just go get checked. Go get checked. Maybe it's nothing, but maybe you can save yourself a heart attack. And the other thing is, I am astounded at how many of my friends did not know that symptoms in a woman are different than symptoms in a man. And so women often don't get chest pain that radiates or goes up into their jaw. Women often have pain in their stomach. And that's what happened to me, is I was having pain in my stomach for a few days, along with the shortness of breath. So I don't even know which day I had a heart attack. But but that's what was happening. I kept telling them something's wrong in my stomach, and it feels connected to the shortness of breath. And that's because that was the heart attack. So understand that women's symptoms can be different than men. You can have radiating pain, and you can have jaw pain, but you can also have stomach pain, and that can be a heart attack. So just want you to be aware, if you're super exhausted, just exhausted to the point you can't function, go in and get checked. And take it seriously. And if you are having stomach pain and shortness of breath, it could be a heart attack. So go in and get it checked. So I'm going to be gone for a little while because I'm having a triple bypass open heart surgery, whole kit and caboodle, tomorrow morning. And 3 days in ICU, 6 days in cardiac unit, and 3 months of recovery. Can't drive, can't scratch my back, can't wash my own hair or brush my own hair. So take care of yourselves. And again, I hope that you stayed long enough to hear the part about the exhaustion and about how women's symptoms are different. 'Cause I was really surprised to find out that most of my friends didn't know that that stomach pain and shortness of breath can be a heart attack in women, but it can, and so it can be very different symptoms. So check on that. No, I have a large history of heart disease in my family, but I don't smoke, and so I thought I was good, but here I am. So, really take care of yourself, and I will be back as soon as I can. And Thanks for all your support. I certainly appreciate any prayers. All right. Good night. Bye.